Spoilers up to the Moon Revolution Part 4. The latest episode of Solar Balls, as usual, was a very good quality entertaining video that did wrap up the moon's revolt against the planets, but to me, it also left a lot more open than I had anticipated. I mean, in the ending scenes, it hints to at least 7 more sub-arcs that will have to be covered in future videos, like Pluto and Charon running into Ceres, each of the moons going back to their respective planets, with the backlash of this whole revolution, and Ganymede's future betrayal. This is not even counting the arcs that were built up during the Moon Revolution episodes, like the 5th gas giant. I even felt stuck trying to decide on which theory to make right now, as there's just a lot to theorize about. Instead of trying to cover all of them in this one video, I decided just to cover the most pressing ones. The immediate aftermath of the Moon Revolution, and the cliffhanger of the episode, Ganymede's future betrayal. To begin, I expect that we will head into a time of calmness where we visit each planet, meeting their moons and starting to work together to make a better solar system. I also expect that in this period we will head back to the older style videos from a year ago, where they focus much more on education and where we will follow characters on smaller arcs. I say this because after a really high point of tension, it is usually good story writing to wind down a bit and let the audience recover. If you want proof that all the planets and moons will make everything better, just look at these two scenes.
Oh, forget it. They'll never want to hang out with me again. All because of some bloody joke! I killed my moons!
They clearly show that this whole revolution was caused through miscommunication. Now on to the fun part, the cliffhanger of the episode, Ganymede's obvious future betrayal. Now before we go on, we need to make sure that we are all on the same page on what has just happened. So, as seen in the final episode of the Moon Revolution, the moons finally decide that war against the planets is now less favourable than just peacefully talking to them. So all the moons decide to head back to the planets and try to make things right peacefully. Well, every moon except 2, Ganymede and Europa. If you don't believe me, watch these quick scenes.
I guess it's just us now, Europa.
Yep. Should we just play along?
I guess we have to now. Too bad it's over, though. Yeah. Over.
As you can clearly see, they are only playing along with not killing the Earth. So in both their eyes, they do not see this as being the end of the Moon Revolution. They are obviously going to come back as antagonists, but what will their goal actually be? They will never get another chance of having an entire moon army behind them, so will it just be to destroy the Earth again, but by themselves? Well, I don't think so. Their whole hatred against the Earth was built up from Titan's story and trying to get the planets to respect them. But if I am right with the fact that the planets will respect them eventually, then it doesn't make sense for their goal to just be destroy the Earth. Instead, I suspect that Ganymede will feel betrayed by Titan, especially that he threw asteroids at him and blamed him for everything, and now his whole goal will be to destroy or severely damage Titan for betraying him. Some interesting points that I found to support this is that isn't it weird that the only 2 main moons that didn't get damaged that badly were the same ones that caused all the destruction from this whole revolution? I mean, yes, Ganymede was attacked by Titan, but he actually won in the end, and Europa had nothing happen to her. Like, all of the good moons were damaged badly, but none of the antagonists? To me, this feels thematically unsatisfying, but I also feel like this was intentional by the creators. My prediction is that Ganymede and Europa will have the opportunity to have all of their horrendous acts to be forgiven, with little consequences, but then they will try again to get power, where this time they will target everyone who wronged them, like Titan, Callisto, and maybe even the legend Triton, but then they will ultimately fail, where they will finally get their just dessert. Ganymede also has been shown to have a very big ego.
Ganymede, what did I say about keeping your ego in check?
And it just makes sense that he would hold a grudge for the moon that humiliated him. Now, back to my main points. For proof why I think they will be forgiven, firstly, after trying to destroy the Earth 4 times, all of them just legit leave. Like every character that would want to make sure that these 2 get the justice, like the Earth and Titan, just kinda leave without anything. The only character that might be able to get them have justice is Callisto, but I suspect that she'll go join Triton. Even the other moons just kinda sign out and leave. Like, I mean, no one cares that these 2 moons, who are obviously plotting their revenge, are just left scot-free. Additionally, we know that Jupiter is preoccupied as seen here.
But what if this is their revenge? Oh no, oh no.
which then means that he has bigger issues to deal with and won't bother punishing his moons. Now, proof for their revenge plan is not really required. I mean, they legit hint to it 3 times at the end of this episode in the span of 1 minute and 30 seconds. The only clip worth showing is this clip.
The revolution is over, but us moons will continue to stand united. Yeah, what he said.
It's weird, right? Titan is completely on board with all the moons to work together and achieve a better existence for the moons, but then Ganymede just pauses for a while and then agrees. To me, showing 2 things. Firstly, that his plan to get the planets to respect them has changed, and also hints that he does not want the moons to stay united, and instead will get revenge on the moons who have wronged him. If you have any opinions on this theory, or any theory you want me to cover in the future, leave them in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this theory, please leave a like and subscribe to support the channel. Anyway, thanks for watching.